and it's time for our streamer spotlight. Today, our guest today is, you know him, you love him, is Goat934. Is Goat934. Goat, man, how you doing? Thank you for joining me this morning.
Good, man. I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you. So let me know, man. Give me a little bit of your gaming history. I always ask everybody this question. So give me a little bit of your gaming history. What got you into gaming? How'd you fall in love with it? All that good stuff.
Well, unlike Barbaric Ham, I started out with the ColecoVision.
Oh my goodness.
That shows you my age, and I've had just about every single gaming console since. But you know, just growing up as a kid, I have a younger sister, and we had the ColecoVision, and that's we would play down in the basement, and just kind of fell in love with it from there, and just continued up until now.
When you started playing NES, what like was your mind blown when you went from ColecoVision to NES?
Oh, it's crazy, man. I mean, these games, you know, from console to console, from year to year. I mean, you go back and look at the games we played as kids, and you're like, how did you ever play that? You know, it's just amazing the technology and the graphics and the way everything works in these newer games. It's just amazing.
It's like you kids don't know the struggle, man. You don't know the struggle about having to blow on a cartridge to make sure it works. You don't know that struggle about having to stick a piece of napkin inside of the console to make sure the cartridge stays in. You know what I mean? They don't know that struggle. Yeah. Goat.
Having to blow on the cartridge to make the damn thing work, yeah.
Blow on the cartridge. Sometimes even rub a little bit of rubbing alcohol on the copper pins to make sure that they're not too dirty. Yeah, man. They don't know that struggle, man. They don't know that struggle. Nowadays, these kids just download their games and there they go. They're ready to go. But you know what they'll never know, Goat? You know what they'll never know? They'll never know the satisfaction of going to a video game store, grabbing your favorite game, getting home, and immediately playing it. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
They'll never know that satisfaction. Nowadays, whether you download it or whether you buy it from a GameStop, you gotta install it. You gotta wait for the install. So depending on how slow or quick your install is, you gotta wait. You gotta sit there and wait. So they'll never know. So thank you, Goat, for being on here, making me feel young. I love it. Barbaric Ham made me feel old. Now I'm just kidding, Goat. I'm actually not that much older. I'm not that much younger than you. I started playing on the
barely. Let's not make me an old fart.
On the NES. No. You're not. I did play ColecoVision as well. My cousin had one, and I did play that as well. So man, what got you into What got you into Destiny? Why do you play? You primarily stream Destiny, right?
Yeah, I pretty much stream Destiny, and Call of Duty is what got me into Destiny.
Really?
I played Call of Duty forever, for years, and it just turned into a game that I wasn't having very much fun playing with my friends anymore. It was just frustrating, and that's kind of what it's all about, is playing with your friends and having a good time. And I took probably a 6-month hiatus from playing video games until all my buddies bought Destiny and said, "Oh man, you gotta try this game." And I'm like, I bought it and absolutely fell in love with it, and haven't put it down since. It's a great game. It's a great community. It's a lot of fun.
What's that moment that you were playing Destiny? You said, "Oh yeah, this game is gonna be awesome. This game is awesome."
You know, I think it was, you know, in the beginning it was a little hard to get used to. But when I did my first Vault of Glass, and I'm like, this game rocks. I'm like, this is so much fun doing these raids. PvP to me is PvP, but the raids are just awesome, and that's what really sold me on it.
Anyway, Groat, I just called you Groat. Goat934 is our guest today, streamer, Destiny streamer, who also, you know, and also you're interesting as well because you are a big time supporter of streams. I mean, I've lost count how much money you've donated to all the streamers I've seen you. Like every stream that I go to, I see their recent donors or their top donor. There he is. There's his name, Goat934. What is it about all these streamers that you just love supporting?
Well, you know, it's something where as a streamer you realize the struggles and the effort that people put in to put a quality stream together, and as a streamer you're entertaining people. and I feel, you know, you get what you pay for. You support quality people who put together a good stream, and a lot of these guys that, you know, we support don't have sub buttons. So the other real way you can show them support, other than a sub button, is to, you know, donate and say, hey man, you're doing a great job, and I appreciate that, and that's why I watch you every single day, and that's just my way of helping people out.
Yeah, man, but you spend time in the chat, you interact, you just don't, I mean, like, it's easy to drop a little cash and then leave, but you freaking stay there, you chat, you interact, you host, you tweet, you do everything, you retweet, you do everything, and it is great, and you're like a shining light in the community of how, even if you didn't spend any money on people, I mean, because even if you didn't spend any money on people, I mean, just being there and supporting them and hosting them and tweeting out to them and shouting them out, it's just as valuable as a dollar. But it's really great what you do, man. And really, I want to thank you because you've made so many people happy on my stream as well. You know, if you guys weren't here last week, he donated $50 for I could purchase two of my T-shirts, and I gave them out to Metric Methods, and I gave them out to her little kitten. So you made not only did you make me happy, but you make Metric Methods happy. You made her little kitten happy, and you're making a lot of people happy, which we all really appreciate. And everybody, if you guys are not following Goat934, you really should. Click on his name, click on his heart, follow him on Twitter as well. So our guest, of course, today is Goat934. Now, when people go to your streams, Goat, what can they expect, man?
I'm a laid-back person. I like to joke around and have fun. I don't take my gamer tag doesn't mean that I think I am the greatest of all time. It's just I'm a laid-back guy. I'm not some superstar video gamer. You know, it's just we have a fun time. We play with everybody and anybody. You know, we'll run raids. We'll do PvP. You don't want me on your trials team. But yeah, it's just it's a fun atmosphere. Just come in, hang out. You know, it's a good time.
Nice, man. And you are, listen, you're stubborn modest. You are the greatest of all time, man. I see you almost everywhere. I see you almost everywhere. What do you do? What do you do for a living that you have like so much time to visit streams? If you don't mind me asking.
I am the general manager of a motorcycle and tractor dealership, so I'm the boss.
Nice.
Yeah. So
if you catch one of your employees watching Twitch, you gonna get mad at them?
No, because I actually have a 60-inch flat screen TV in the showroom that when it gets busy and I actually have to get out of my seat and do something,
yeah,
I put the streams on the TV so I don't have the volume on.
Oh,
but
nice.
I put the stream out in the showroom, so when I'm walking around the showroom helping customers, I can still watch the streams.
You telling me there's been a chance that I've been on your 60-inch TV in your showroom?
Oh, absolutely. Oh. You have. Angry Iceberg has. Evil Aura has. We closed kind of early, so some of the later streamers haven't.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely, you guys have been on.
You should definitely let me know next time I'm on your 60-inch screen, so I could just be like, "Hey, what's up? Buy a tractor." I don't know, like a sign.
That's right. I'll post it on Twitter.
Oh man, that's amazing. Wow, that's really cool. I know that T-Bon has said in the past. That he's put me on in his bar, and he gets a whole bunch of questions. Do you ever get any questions from people? Be like, "What is that? What's that on the TV?"
Oh yeah, all the time. But the best thing is that when you put games on the television, all the kids that are jumping up and down on the gas tanks of the motorcycles, they sit down and they watch the TV because they find the game interesting. So it's a great babysitter.
You are a genius. You are a genius. It really is. I gotta imagine. So that's really cool. So if I'm applying to your job, let's say I'm applying to your job, and you know, you're looking for a sales guy, and somehow in conversation it comes up that he watches Twitch, or he's a streamer. Insta hire.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you, back in the day. We used to play this game, Motocross Madness, on PC.
Yeah.
And we had 6 workstations in our office, in our building, that we all used to sit at our PCs with joysticks and play this motocross game during work hours. So yeah, you're insta hire if you're into games with me.
There you go. So you guys find out where Goat lives, where he works. You got yourself an insta job if you need So tractors and motorcycle sales. You guys, how many tractors do you move a month?
We move probably about 30 tractors a month.
Man.
And roughly about the same for motorcycles. We sell Suzuki, Kawasaki motorcycles.
Ah, the old crotch rockets.
Kubota tractors. Yep, GSXRs, baby.
Oh, baby, those. So you don't have like any choppers there, do you?
Oh yeah, yep. We have Kawasaki mixed choppers, so does Suzuki, but nothing like Harleys. But yeah, it's a fun job because you get to play in all the stuff and then not have to pay for any of it.
You ever make those cheesy commercials that they do? Be like, come on down to Goat's Tractor Shop, and we got this 60% off, no money down. You ever made one of those commercials?
It's on YouTube somewhere, yes, I did. And it was probably one of the most frustrating things in the world because I had the earpiece in my ear and the guy on the high lift trying to videotape me walking across the front of our property.
Oh, my God.
And everybody's staring at me, and it took forever.
Please find that commercial. Please send it to me on YouTube because we all need to see Goat on his tractor trailer motorcycle commercial, man. So so obviously you stream for fun, but do you have any plans on what you want to do with streaming?
You know, everybody wants to get partnered. You know, that would be a great thing. It may happen. It may not happen. I do it for fun. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I only stream maybe 4 hours a day at the most. So I'm not one of these guys that can put that kind of time into it. But, you know, I just do it to hang out with people, have fun, and just play video games, man.
Nice. And how did you discover Twitch?
Honestly, I found Twitch when Bungie was doing the Taken King teasers.
Oh, so recent.
And all my buddies are like, "Oh, did you hear about this? Hear about that?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "Oh, Twitch." I'm like, "What's Twitch?" And they said, "Oh, you got to download Twitch." And I downloaded it. And honestly, I really didn't watch many streams or streamers until like November of last year, to be honest with you.
Oh, wow.
I downloaded it. I watched those Bungie reveals, and that was about it. And then I started watching some streamers and kind of fell in love with it and said, hey, I want to start doing this.
Nice. Well, good, man. Yeah, it's always really good. And I'm sure, being a salesman, you have I could tell with this interview to have it, you have the gift of gab, so it's probably easy for you to just sit there in front of the mic and talk and stuff. So, interesting. Going back to when you put on streamers on the 60-inch TV, what kind of questions do you get from, like, your customers? Or will they be standing there, you're trying to sell them a tractor, and they're like, what is that on the TV? Is that some dude playing a video game?
Yeah, they're just like, what is that? Where's that coming from?
Do you ever ask, you ever tell
the internet?
It's the internet. You ever heard of it? Yeah, do you ever like tell them, do they ever ask you, like, wait a minute, that's a dude playing video games and people pay him? What's like the weirdest question you've gotten?
Well, not really that much at work. People don't ask that many questions, but when I first told my wife about this and I started buying all this equipment and putting these lights up, and she wanted to kill me because I have lights and green screens and all that stuff all over the place.
Yeah. And
I said, honey, you realize that these people that I'm watching on my iPad right now, they get paid to do this? She's like, no way. I'm like, way. Yeah, they're getting paid to sit here and do what they love, playing video games.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, well, if you can make some money at it, go ahead. So
that's
every night she asked me, did you make any money? I said, no, not yet, honey. It's going to take a little bit. It's a work in progress, but we're going to get there.
Yeah, that's what sold my mom on it. Not really my wife. My wife supported me. She thought it was great. She thought it was cool. Because, like I say, I've been in the media for a long time, and I think this is new media. I think this is the way media is going, like niche programming, niche specialty kind of stuff. So I feel like we're on the ground floor. All of us that are doing this right now, we're kind of on the ground floor of this thing. When I told my mom about it, she was like, "What? She's like, "What? Get a real job." I'm like, "No. Like, yeah, there actually is a little money involved in this and that." I explained to her about partnership and stuff, and she's like, "Oh, okay, get that." My stepdad, oh my God, there's no convincing that guy. There's no, because he's like in his 70s, so he has no idea. You can't even explain to him. But it's a 21st century kind of job, man. You know, it's the 21st century. It's a new millennial type of job. So it's tough to explain to the people what kind of stuff they do. So what is your specialty, Goat? By the way, I know I just totally went rambling on there. Sorry about that. Goat934, our guest today on the Streamer Spotlight. Big time streamer, big time supporter streamer. So if you're not following him, make sure you follow him both on Twitch and Twitter. Hang out with him. You know, you might have seen him either on his stream or on one of your favorite streamers, because he visits Iceberg, he visits Aura, he visits you know, myself a lot. You know, I've seen him every once in a while on other streamers. What do you look for when you're supporting a streamer, man? What do you look for?
Just somebody who is nice. I find, you know, when I first started with Twitch, my first follow was Lucky and Buttwipe.
Nice.
Really nice guys.
Super
then I
nice.
found Bro Man, and it just kind of, it's just too much. You know, when you get to those bigger streamers, I find, you know, with your community, meeting all the people, it was a lot more welcoming and a much nicer community than some of the other streamers. So that's one thing I look for. You know, someone, of course, who's entertaining, but someone who has a nice community. You know, you go into these guys' chats, you go into your chat, Aura's chat, Iceberg's, Frisky, all these guys, and everybody is incredibly nice to you. Yep. And it just makes you want to stay and hang out and make friends with people. And I consider these people my friends.
That's awesome. I always want to ask that to viewers and what do you look for? I guess I'm going to ask that to everybody, even if they are streamers. That's always what I want to know, and that's really cool, man. And that's really cool. So tell the people, what is your specialty, though? I know you said you're not a big time trials guy. So what is your specialty? You're more of a PvE raid guy?
Yeah, I do PvE. I do raids. You know, I'll do trials, but you know, it's certainly no carries. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I really don't care what I play. I like to play a little bit of everything, but. You know, if you want to do raids and if you want to do whatever, you know, I'm down to just play the game and have fun.
PlayStation or Xbox?
I am fully leveled up on PlayStation, and recently, as of last week, I did purchase an Xbox.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, I did.
Congrats.
And I quickly discovered what I did forget was the grind of going.
Oh my God, yes, the grind is real. Isn't it so real?
Yeah, man. So I got one heck of a journey in front of me here. So I will be playing both consoles, but mainly on PS4.
Nice. Yeah, it is such a grind because I know that I had the Xbox for year one. All my characters are not super fully leveled, but they have a lot of weapons. And then when I got the PS4, I was so excited until I was like, oh my God, the grind. I totally forgot that I have to do all this stuff again. I gotta get all this stuff again, and it's amazing. Although I've been able to grind it out. All my characters on PlayStation 4 are now really fully leveled. You know, Goat, I really would like to play with you sometime. I know you most likely stream at night. You most likely game at night. Let the people know where they can find you, and when you stream. Give us your schedule.
My schedule is typically 6 to 10 Eastern time, just about every night. Sometimes I'll play early on Saturdays or Sundays. I work on Saturdays, so my day off is usually Wednesdays or Sundays. So, but it's mostly 6 to 10.
Nice. So your day's off on Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I should set up a PlayStation day so we can play.
Yeah, I mean, I do go to work sometimes on Wednesdays, but if you wanted to set a day, you know, I would be more than happy to go in late or stay home and play. I'd love to play with you. Now,
what kind of deal can you get me on a motorcycle? I'm always looking into a motorcycle. What kind of deal?
I'm telling you, I can get you anything you want, man. Ooh. I can hook you up.
Nice. All right, I gotta go find out where are you? Where are you located? I mean, what? I don't know if I want to. I don't know. You know what? Don't tell me where you're located because you've already said that you're a dealer of a tractor trailer and bikes. I don't want people to be like, now we're gonna find out. If, let's say you say like, you know, Wyoming or something. I'm not saying that you are in Wyoming, but let's say you say Wyoming. I don't want people like, all right, they're gonna look for how many tractor trailer places and motorcycle places are there? Can there be? You know, so I don't want anybody going out looking for you. So don't say where you are. If you want to tell me where you are in whispers, I'll accept that. But
Aura knows where I'm at.
Aura knows where he's at. You're out of here? I'm sorry. You're taking her? Okay, so no babysitter here today? Woo! Naked time! What? I mean, hey. All right, cool. Thank you, wife. Yeah, so yeah, don't tell anybody where you're at, because, yeah, how many tractor trailer places can there be? Be like, well, if he lives in Wyoming, there's only 7 of them. They'll probably go to all 7. Be like, goat! Goat! You don't want none of that stuff, so.
They just run in the showroom looking for Twitch on the TV. Oh, it's not here. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Yeah, no, look, Twitch on the TV? Yeah. So, guys, if those that are streaming during the day, if you see goat in your channel, there could be a good chance that you're on a big screen TV. So, always put on your best foot forward for every single stream. Goat, thank you so much, man. Really, I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for this channel, for other people's channels, for the movement. You know, the Support Smaller Streams movement, man. You've done so much for this movement, and you've been a big help to all of us. We all really appreciate you, and keep doing the thing, man. Keep doing the thing. I hope your business continues to grow. Hope your stream continues to grow. And you know, look for me on Xbox. Of course, you can always add me on Xbox. We'll definitely. I'll help you on that grind on Xbox if you need it. And thank you so much for being here, man. I feel like thank you is not enough, but thank you for everything you do.
Hey, man, thanks for having me, and I just want to thank you and thank your whole community for being such a wonderful community. You do a great job promoting people, and you know, it goes both ways. You know, you have to show support to get support, and you do a great job of that, and I'm happy to help you and anybody in your community out any way that I can. Thank you, Goat. We really appreciate it. And you have a great day. And if you're at work, sell some bikes, man. Sell some bikes, sell some tractors, and tell your guys to stop slacking off. I know you're watching Twitch, but stop slacking off so much. Yeah, if you're gonna watch Twitch, go follow Guardian Outpost, right? Perfect. All right, man. Thank you so much, Go. Have a great day. All right. Thanks, man. See yep. You. Woo.